So chat, this is Omeezy. This is everybody and their mama wants to stream now. Bro, chat, haven't I been saying this? Everybody wants to be a streamer. Everybody done see KISSIMMEE checks, done see DDG checks, done seen niggas done seen checks and just think this is so easy. Think it's sweet. Oh my God. Let's look though. Let's look though.
I'm having so much fun this summer. This is gonna be the greatest off season of all time. Yeah. I'm having my own podcast without doing nothing. People are out here asking me questions.
This is what streamers do, right?
Should I start streaming?
Oh God, no. Please, no.
ISO speed. KISSIMMEE, man, help a brother out, man. I want to start.
Please, let's not.
Why not?
Because we have 4 kids and a lot of other responsibilities.
I've seen them how they do it. They're actually really good at it.
I'm sure.
Engaging, they're very good.
I'm very sure. I'm just saying it's not right for you.
Why is that right for me?
Because it's just too
Do you know how much money they make?
I think you're okay.
No, they make a lot of money, baby. Baby.
Please just, no.
Baby.
Now you're sitting on the timeline, scrolling. You see another Love Island clip. You see the Kevin Durant trade. But also you notice that everybody is streaming. Everybody wants to stream. What is up with streaming? The streaming landscape has changed from its early inceptions of Justin TV. No longer are people sitting on their computers playing World of Warcraft or whatever other.
Yes, this is very true. A lot of niggas is IRL streaming and shit like that. Listen, I'm not mad at anybody trying to get to that bag, bro. I'm not. But there's at the point where greed comes into a thing and you just think you can do it just because. You think just because you spark up, niggas is gonna come watch. No promotion, no, nothing to do. Bro, nigga, these niggas is treating this shit like it's a TikTok live, bro. Where they can just sit there and read comments all day and then stream for 20 minutes and then end and be like, W stream. Nigga, this shit do not work like that. Where are y'all getting this from? Where's this formula? This is not TikTok, twin. This is different. Niggas want you on 4 or 5 hours, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? And it be niggas that's already established. Niggas with already got millions in their account. Like, bro, niggas is trying to do this. This is their way out. And then, like, niggas is like, the niggas that's already millionaires, already famous, coming in, oh, I want to do this too. What? Y'all don't even like this shit for real. They don't like this shit, bro.
Silly game. No longer are the faceless creators reacting to their favorite YouTubers' videos. No, streaming has become the mainstay and the main way that people are conveying their content onto these mainstream platforms. And to be honest with you, streaming has opened up some different heights that I would argue no other form of content has ever opened up to. I mean, literally just this past weekend, KISSIMMEE is with LeBron James locking in streams at the AMP house.
And no particular date, would you ever come on an official stream?
For sure. It's time. We gotta tap in.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time. We
so
gotta
I can beat your ass in Madden.
No, you ain't gonna do that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but we gonna get down.
We gonna get down. All right, say less.
And he's impressing rising NBA star Victor Wembanyama.
And see, here's the thing. This is why I love and hate when shit becomes mainstream, bro. Cause like, shout out Kai. He built a new lane. He allowed this shit to be as popular as it is. He raised, there was a cap. He raised the ceiling cap. He's, you know what I'm saying? Constantly raising the ceiling. But then it's like first we got rappers. And which baffles me, I thought these rappers were so rich. Oh my God, these niggas is broke, bro. Oh my, like they not broke, like poor, but these niggas is not getting to it for real. Holy everything they all got, they got fucking, what's they call them? They getting loans. They getting loans from fucking record companies, bro. These niggas are not rich, bro. They get like $200,000-$300,000, right? As a loan. 30% of that already. Taxes, gone, right? And then they also have to pay back that label. They have to pay back that money. So that $300K, that's something they gonna have to pay back with interest. So they gonna have to work for the label. That money that they just got taxed. What they gotta do? Buy a house. They gotta buy a house. They probably gonna buy a chain. Boom. Now they only have what? 80,000 left. Now you gotta scramble and save that money till they decide you get another loan or you go on tour. Cause they getting pennies on a dollar. They getting pennies on a dollar of their streaming. They'll get like 25 cents of every dollar their streaming service makes. They'll probably get 25 cents if they're under a label, under a contract. So they're not making no money from streams. That's why a lot of these niggas go independent. So they're not making money streaming wise. So then they got to go on tour. If they're not selling their merch and these tickets, and they got to do merch, tickets, and like maybe some sponsorships to really get to the bag. Because other than that, they're not making as much as they putting on, bro. They're not, like, it's a facade, and it's actually crazy. I never really realized how much of a facade it was until we started seeing these streamers in rapper spaces and these rappers reaching out to streamers to push their shit, and they getting like, they trying to have the ego, but they don't have the money to have the ego. They're getting outpaid. And it's like, that's why they want to come to streaming, because the money would be untouched. All the money they get is touched in some way. This is a source of income that is nobody's touched. Maybe taxes. Well, taxes for sure. Taxes for sure. But other than that, this is all money in. When you get money in from music, taxes, managers, producers, labels. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. This is all, bro, streaming is all money in. And you decide where the money goes from there. They don't get all money in. Their money, once the money's made, it's touch, then to them. When I make money, money's to me, and I choose where to distribute that shit. So it's like I never realized how bad it is until the streamers started becoming more rich than the actual rappers.
Wembanyama on stream as well. I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who was in the presence of Tom Brady and LeBron James while doing the podcast, would be smiling about that, but no, because he was on KISSIMMEE stream, he was cheesing from ear to ear.
And it's the guy with the front row seat.
Yeah, you're on stream, bro.
You gotta check it when he comes out. When all of these people come out.
Or being DDG, who is getting literal rock star treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock treatment. It seems like streaming has opened up doors and avenues that weren't normally possible when you uploaded your 8-minute YouTube video or you made your little short form TikTok dance. Streaming is doing something that it's never done before. It's even making other famous people in different industries like the music entertainment industry think about switching their careers. And maybe
there's been so many rappers trying to stream now. It's disgusting.
There's something to it that, like, you know, you don't have all the restrictions that you once did with a label, or you have the ability to drop whatever you want to.
See, now T-Pain is different. T-Pain is really tapped in. T-Pain been doing this. I will give it to T-Pain and T Grizzly. Them niggas is really streamers. They really tapped in. They really been doing this shit. All these new niggas is new niggas, bro. And that's why I also give DDG grace, because DDG was a content creator before he came a rapper, bro. He was content. He knows how to do this shit. This content creation shit is in his blood. T-Pain is really tapped in. He really fucked with the streamers heavy. And so is T Grizzly.
To say whatever you want to, not have this gangster act, you know, not be stuck on this strict regimen, and just ultimately can have fun talking to your community, being your real personal selves, and still making a hell of a lot of money.
I want to start doing, I'm going to start streaming. I'm going to stop doing music, I'm going to start streaming.
For real?
Like, what are you doing? You're Young Thug. What are we doing? Like, there should be no reason, as you're Young Thug, a supposed millionaire, I don't want to make music no more. So are you not touching money like that? When, like, these niggas don't realize there's hours behind the shit. They think this is something that can be slight. This is something that can be easy.
No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives all.
No.
We'll start making music. You stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill us.
This looks bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Doing rap just like, I want to just start streaming. Cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day. But y'all got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all types of crazy
But you
stuff.
live a crazy life.
Well, I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro. It's a good thing that you did, because that shit ended up, you know what I mean, panning out, to say the least.
Hell no, there's more money in this shit, bro. I should be doing what y'all doing.
You think?
Who's that?
No, I don't know. There are rare,
Get like y'all,
rare
man.
cases.
Now, Devin Booker could be trolling, because even though he's stuck,
Nah, there's no, I'm sorry, but like, See, like Kyrie Irving, niggas doing it in their free time for sure. But there should be no reason that niggas that make, like, athlete money is way different than rapper money. So I can see what a rappers want to get into. I feel like athletes should get into it because they actually like it. Because bro, you got money, bro. Not gonna cap. These niggas is getting like 200, 100 million every 4 years or some shit. They getting crazy money. You don't need streaming, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you don't need streaming, bro.
Look, in the abyss that is the Phoenix Suns organization, he did just sign a 2-year, $150 million extension.
150 million in 2 years, and you want to be a streamer? What are we doing? What are we doing? That has to be a troll. That has to be a troll. That has to be a troll.
And that is an insane amount of money, but I believe that he believes that he has to put in much more work, much harder work than the average streamer does. And if you look at the lifestyles that some of these content creators and some of these streamers are now living, it may seem like it equals up to the lifestyle of an NBA player with just a little bit less overhead. I mean, Aiden Ross just literally bought a $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to literally live like these rappers, these ball players, all these people without having all the restrictions. And now they're even starting to get to the point where the IG groupies and the IG baddies who used to just be reserved for rappers and you know, athletes, basketball players, football players, or whatever the case.
Bruh, they on streamers now. Them niggas that the IG baddies, they used to be on for YouTubers. I mean, not for YouTubers, on rappers and shit, trying to get in their section. They trying to get at YouTubers and streamers now, bro. Bro, niggas thought this shit was a game. Niggas didn't know how much money was really in this shit, bro. India Love is one of them. I'm not gonna lie. Cause her first stream was Streamer University. Her first stream was at Streamer University.
This may be, are now starting to migrate.
Like, I don't even know who this is. Oh, you know what? I do know who she is. Chinese Kitty going crazy on Tyleel's Butler. Like, you were seen with rappers. You were in the rooms with rappers and athletes, and now you're on a nigga's stream twerking. Hey,
over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a kind of a misguided step. There's been a lot of backlash for some of these rappers or entertainers hopping into the streaming lane as of late because, honestly, they're just not good at it.
That's a good angle. Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. He says 0 views. No, he got 27 followers. Oh.
We talking to ourselves.
See, because they think they can just spark this shit. No promotion, no plans, no nothing. They think they can just sit down and turn this shit on. And it just works. Girl, nobody want to see you eat. We don't want to see you eat, girl.
What you doing? Outside at warehouse getting drunk.
Sitting around looking at a phone, saying, chat, what we doing, is probably the worst way of streaming. Like, that's streaming 001, 101, whatever you want to say. But everybody doing it for a bag chase, honestly, is going to end up falling flat. Now, this isn't a new concept.
I feel like the wave right now, Kai is very high, and they keep seeing it, so it's gonna keep going. But I give it about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and everybody that's been trying to stream and not doing it successfully, all these rappers and shit like that, they're going to fall off of it. They're gonna realize how much time it takes. They're gonna realize they're not getting paid that much. They're going to realize that this shit is not just something you spark up every once in a while and get millions of dollars. And they're gonna realize that, and they're gonna fall off, and they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop watching. And bro, it's like clockwork, bro. Because they tried, bro. Everybody wanted to be when COVID happened. Everybody wanted to be a YouTuber and then just stop uploading YouTube videos, bro. They're not hungry for this shit. They just want more money, literally. They don't want to be a big streamer. They just want more money. And that's what's gonna cause them to fall off of this shit every time.
in this world. We've seen people from different various niches see that other content creators are having fun in different niches, or other celebrities are having fun in different niches, and they decide to dip their toe in it. They also see people having success, but most times that they don't see is that a lot of people aren't having success when they do this. You remember the podcasting era from about a year or two ago when everybody wanted a podcast, had a podcast? Think about how many of those podcasts are still here to this day. Think about how many of those podcasts are actually successful. It's funny because the same podcasts that were successful back then and were at the peak back then are still successful to this day. That means that those that decided to enter the game late because they saw it was some sort of fun, or they thought they had a thought-provoking conversation, realized quick, fast, in a hurry that either they're not entertaining, not thought-provoking.
Dark Side Podcast, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That wasn't my idea, bro. I never wanted a pod, bro. I never wanted a podcast, bro. It was his idea. That was my homie. I just ran with it. I was like, I'm down. I never wanted a pod, bro. Chat, I'm not a podcast type of nigga, bro. I'm just not. I can I don't know. I can listen to a podcast, but it was cool times. But niggas had no prior research on what was going on that day or anything that we wanted to podcast about. Niggas was just talking. Yeah, I know. It was definitely more for him than it was for me. I'm just not a podcast ass nigga. I'll listen to a podcast for sure. I just can't. And I'll probably even be a guest on one. But podcasting every day is not for me, brother.
And there wasn't a lot of money in it. Now, I will say that is a little bit different, though, in the general content creation space, because there is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50 creators of 2025, ranking them by earnings. And you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from the streaming and YouTube generation era, or whatever the case may be, actually made that list. But I will say that the bag shouldn't be the only reason why you rush into this content creation game. That's why a lot of these people fizzle out or end up doing some of the stupidest shit on the internet to be broadcasted in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people on a daily basis. And I think it's cool all in all, but at some point you have to realize that you are still a human and you are yourself. And that's why you see content creators like Dabo get into these humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content. And then even on the flip side, where his girlfriend gets emotional on camera because she only got into this content creation game in order to escape poverty.
Like my dad never guided me. He never guided me. He never knew what was going on in my life. He never knew nothing about us. Like, he was just there. He was just inconsistent and just there. That's why I feel like I really have a lot to learn, because my dad wasn't there to teach me it. But I do have the best mom in the world. Literally, you know what's so crazy? My parents have never, ever, ever lived in a brick house, y'all. I grew up in a trailer. I was the person to do this for my family. I was the person that is gonna give my family the dream that they came to America for. I'm that person. That's why I work so hard and I do what I do. And I don't care. I'll do anything for money. I'll do anything for money, because nobody.
Chat. That's those type. Bro, I'm so glad she was able to do what she did for her family, but those also are the type of people that you have to watch out for. Those, bro, thank God she was, shout out to her for being able to do that. But that is the type of person you have to watch out for, because you're willing to do everything, anything. Oh, say this streaming shit start working. Say she won't slime you out for that shit, bro. She backdoor the fuck out you, bro. If this streaming shit stopped working for her today, she'd probably backdoor the shit out you, bro. No lie. You can't trust people like that, bro. Shout out to her. Shout out to her for doing what she need to do. Hopefully you get to keep this. But that shit right there is scary as fuck.
Nobody's gonna pay your bills. Nobody's gonna come ask you. None of your friends are gonna come ask you, oh, how you been? Like, are you doing good? Like, nobody's gonna check up on you and see if you're doing good. Like, you need to do shit for yourself. Fuck what anybody gotta say.
Her friends must be B. Simone.
Fuck what anybody gotta say. You gotta do this shit for yourself. You got one fucking life.
I guess that's the reason why she was twerking in the Ice Spice video underage, or, admits to using.
That was her? That was her? Bro, this streaming shit is so... Chat, that's why I'm glad I'm a YouTuber first. Like, I love streaming, but I ain't no big streamer. Thank God. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Oh my God, bruh. Thank God I am, bro. Oh my, bruh. Yeah. Like, I be wanting... I think the max I do, viewer-wise, I never want to grow again if I'm, like, sitting at 1K. 1K to 2K. Once you start getting it at a 5K range, and niggas know too much, and shit just... And niggas start leeching, bruh. No. 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 God, this shit is so saturated and unlike... It's just... It's not... Chat, I fear the day this shit isn't fun anymore. No cap. Like, the main reason I still react is because I react live with y'all and I enjoy it when I watch, you know, interacting. I rue the day when this shit is not fun anymore because the shit is either so saturated, niggas' heart's not in it no more, you know? Oh my God. I'm scared for that day, bro. No cap.
Using Dabo in this humiliation content, which there's a whole bunch of colorism conversations that go into that conversation, but ultimately she is willing to humiliate a man and potentially look promiscuous or whatever the case may be, not caring about her digital footprint, all for the sake of this streaming and internet money. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about a lot of these people because honestly, most of them will fail. Just like I talked about with the podcast generation or the TikTok generation, or hell, even the YouTube generation. Most people aren't entertaining enough to continuously maintain in one space. That's why they keep revolving into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on stream and is arguably one of the most boring streamers we have ever seen in modern times. But I think that that's a reflection.
Bro, you know, I hate to be a hater, chat. I hate to be a hater. But some of these TikTok niggas are actually terrible streamers. Oh my God. Oh my God. Some of these TikTok niggas are terrible. Like, nigga, I tapped into one of the streams and I'm like, so what are you doing? So I'm like, so what are you doing? And I'm like, okay. So then I rewind the VOD a little bit. And they was doing the same shit. And I'm just like, oh, you think this is TikTok live? Bro, chat, I've been tapped in. And bro, it's some of the streamer university niggas too. Like, some of them really elevated. And shout out to them. But some of them, now that Streamer University, do I have a VOD channel? Yeah, I'm streaming on it right now. But now that Streamer University kind of died down, their views have died down too. And I'm like, bro, you need to keep up the momentum. You can't just, once you're done with Streamer University, just sit in front of the camera and talk to that motherfucker the whole time and just talk to chat the whole time and not have nothing planned, not do nothing with them, not community, nothing, and think this shit was gonna work. Y'all niggas was averaging 900 plus views at Streamer University and thought they was gonna keep that same 900. Nigga, they here because you got entertaining shit going on at Streamer U. You can't go from peak entertainment and then bring these niggas when you go home and just sit there and do nothing. You can't. You can't just sit there and do nothing. Nigga, this is not TikTok, bro.
Of her music career as well. After the whole breakup with JT and the City Girl shtick being done, she's pretty much done musically. And now she's trying to get into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Another reason why a lot of them won't continuously be successful, they'll ultimately fail, is because they think that streaming has to be tied to a man. And I'm specifically talking about the women in this conversation. They end up going down this path of continuously be putting in these situations to be sexualized for a male audience.
And bro, I hate that I hate this side of content. No cap. Like, niggas is not even, bro, what happened to inviting somebody over to actually collab, play some games, do some challenges, you know what I'm saying, some fun shit. Niggas is bringing you on streams to try to riz you up, and then now they ball, and you know what I'm saying? Like, cool, but like, god damn, I can't stand when it's all women content and your whole shtick is flirting with them 24/7. Like, damn, nigga, do you do anything else? Riz content is so fucking corny, chat. Bro, and that's what I'm like, everybody wants to be kind, like, y'all don't see they not even doing female content like that? These niggas is not even doing female content. The only female content fucking Kai has been doing is with his girlfriend. This shit is so cringe, bro. That shit is only entertaining little niggas who don't get no pussy. And then once you start actually fucking bitches and actually getting older, you're gonna like, this shit is corny as fuck. Like, bro. Pop the balloon contest still gets mad views. Bro, I don't know how, bro, that shit is so corny, bro.
Necessarily want them until they end up crying on camera like Cooking with Kaya the other week, because now she's receiving so much hate and backlash from people who are calling her out for what she's doing. Treating streaming like OnlyFans is not the way to go. You have to actually build an audience as opposed to shaking ass with your hand out, like JT said. And ultimately, the skills don't transfer. Yeah, we like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls or whatever. That does not then translate into being a good streamer. You have an audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention span for your 3-hour streams 4 times a week, a lot of people don't have that. And then ultimately you're inconsistent as hell too, because I've seen a lot of players do these things in the off season and then spend the whole regular season not streaming, not creating content. There's no clips about you, none of that stuff. And somebody will come in and take that attention span. I'm glad that streaming has gone to total new heights and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing Aiden Ross with Donald Trump, or Sneeko with Mayor Adams on stream, and
shit, Kai was just with the mayor of New York. This shit, I'm so glad it's getting more mainstream, more eyes are coming on the streaming. But with more eyes comes more niggas just thinking that because they're famous they can do it, and that's not the way to go. Like, I hope you do succeed, but I'm telling you, it's not gonna be easy.
While these might be places that we don't think that streaming should be just yet, especially because those two guys don't know how to handle those conversations, it seems as if not only are streamers recognizing their power, but the powers that be are recognizing the powers of streaming. And they both might be grifting off each other, but this seems to be a legitimate place, space, and category for content creation that is bigger than just the desk. It's no longer just a video game. It's no longer just a faceless camera. It's a place and space that can build you up to where you are living out your dreams of being on the BET red carpet like Kai, Tylil, and Zoe. It's a medium of content that once wasn't explored or thought so highly of.
This is why we say streaming is harder than 9 to 5 mentally. Like, and it's not even just this. It's like they don't realize what comes with this. They treat it like it's Instagram, like it's TikTok. Nigga, just because you're famous don't mean you gonna get followers on Twitch. And I need niggas to understand that wholeheartedly. Just because you're famous don't mean niggas is going to fuck with your Twitch. This is not Instagram. This ain't Instagram. This ain't TikTok, bro. This is Twitch. This is way different. This is a whole totally different ball game, brother. Bro, I'm telling, bro, I promise you, you're better off going live on Instagram or TikTok live, bro. If you want to just look at the camera and talk and then make some money, go on TikTok. You already a stat, bro. This Twitch shit is you know what I'm saying? They see the ad revenue, chat. That's the thing. You can't get ad revenue like that on TikTok or Instagram. So they see the ad revenue and they see the sub. Bro, if you need money that bad, go on TikTok, ask for some gifts, bro. Tell them to send you some galaxies or something, bro.
But is now the new mainstay. It is the new mainstream way of getting across content. And I applaud those who do go into it, but I do want to give a warning message to those that are thinking about doing it. Just like anything else, everybody is not a streamer. It takes a lot out of you. And honestly, you don't want to lose yourself into the streaming content world, because I see a lot of people lose themselves on a day-to-day basis behind their streaming shit, and it is not pretty. With that being said, follow me on twitch.com/Omeezy. More streams over there.
Nigga, I don't even be seeing Omar streaming. Nigga, do you stream? I'm gonna check your page out. I don't even be crazy plug though, right? Crazy plug. W video though, for sure. W video.